So guys, first target 16, 17, 18. I already know that's aluminium. It's very close to the surface, so I don't have to dig very far. Let's have a look. See what kind of, I can see already. Yep, aluminium foil. Always good to get that out of the ground. First signal. Okay, see you at the next. Being that I'm in a park, I've already found lots of pull tabs and bits of aluminium. But that's a pastilles, Breeders pastilles, so it's a sweet tin. Yeah, so that's the first kind of something interesting. Red currant and vitamin C, Swiss made, original English formula. Okay, cool. Moving on. I got a signal 66, 67, and that could be rubbish. Could also be something quite interesting. It's the sort of numbers. It could be something good. Still the 60s. Let's see how far down that is. Hopefully not too far. Not allowed to dig too far here in Switzerland. Okay. No. Oh. I'm on it, whatever it is. So I've got the camera angle, guys. Yeah. I don't know. Zipper pull maybe? There is something on it. Could be a pendant, I guess. G-U-T, I think that says. Good. Ah, gut. That's German for good. Good. Okay. So that is probably a pendant of some kind. There is something on that side. So that's the first piece of jewellery. Cool. Moving on. What do you reckon, guys? No idea what that is. Oh, I think that's the top of a tap, though I'm not sure. Don't know. It's plastic, but it's got that metal insert in the middle, so that's what I'm picking up on. Interesting. Not so much. Moving on. That, guys, is my first bullet casing. There's always a lot of these in the woods, but only one of them counts. Moving on. Well, folks, that's an interesting find. That's an old find. Jumpy, really jumpy signal. 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 30s. It's all over the place. But that is actually a lead bullet. Oh, and that will come up beautiful as well. Yep, it's a 2-ring lead bullet. Okay, so modern bullet and a very old one. That's beautiful. Moving on. Here's something for you guys. Look how small that target is. The cruiser picks this up no problem at all. Gives me a blaring signal. These are actually our sausages. They're a real pain because they're everywhere. It's clear people just can't be bothered to take it home. They just throw it in the woods. Moving on. Oh, that's interesting. It's not metal. It's just a surface find. It's some kind of material that's been tied. Got a string wrapped around it. But in it is like sticks. Now, is that some kind of firelighter, old firelighter, or is that some kind of voodoo curse? Who knows? I will leave it where I found it. Moving on. Well, that's interesting. That's now the third one. Double ring, 2-ring lead bullet. They're going to come up nicely. Kevin, I bet you wish you were here. There are lots of these here. Kevin does, he makes lead models from all the waste lead that people have. It's very cool what he does. I'll put a link for his channel. But yeah, they're cool to find, but only one of them counts. Moving on. Oh guys, you probably can't see that. Just there. Well, that's a lighter. Don't know if that's on our list. R Dogg very kindly helped me out making a list for the rules of what we put down for points. Don't think there's a lighter on it. Maybe that's jewelry. I don't know. Moving on. Well everyone, what do you think that is? It looks like a claw. I mean, is it a long, thin bullet that's been hit something and bent over? It looks like it's hollow in the bottom there, but it's a very strange shape. Looks like it has a pattern there. No idea. You guys have any clues? Leave a comment. Moving on. First coin for today. Just a 5 wrapping, so I think it's a 5 wrapping anyway. I'll have to clean that up later on. I don't know about that one. Oh no, it's a French coin. Okay, I can just see the part of the equality. That would be liberty, equality, fraternity. So that's, I don't know, a bit older, but not a euro. That's cool. I'll clean that up later on and show you guys. Moving on. And these give off such a lovely signal. Yeah, wonderful. Moving on. Well, I'm finding plenty of rubbish here. I had to redo that clip because I said something in the first one which wasn't correct for YouTube, but anyway, I have no idea. On the surface, 91 to 99. Haven't got a clue what can be ringing up so high. Pretty sure that can't be anything good. Just there. Here. Wow. Okay. I don't think I put my spade through that. Oh. There is, I think, some kind of my imagination, sometimes you think you see patterns, but no, it's just a lid of something. Okay, moving on. Man, guys, I've never found a bullet that small. That's tiny. It has 1, 2, 3, there's 4 rings on it. I know I'm a bit too close to the camera there, I think, but that is absolutely tiny, smaller than my fingertip. Never seen one that small before. Yeah, moving on. Well, I can see something, guys, but I have no idea what that is. I don't know if you can see that. Ooh. Okay. Well, that's an old buckle. Wow. Never know what you're going to find in these places. Don't know what kind of buckle that is. I don't know if that's too straight for a shoe buckle. I think that's yeah, but hopefully after a cleanup that'll be wonderful. That's an amazing find. Very happy with that. Moving on. Well, not far from that buckle, although this is nowhere near as old as that buckle, was this. Now you probably, I don't know if you can read that, maybe you can. It has Shannon and Frank written on it, and with some hearts. So Shannon and Frank were obviously very much in love. But what was it? Some kind of leather strap to something. Hopefully that's not a neck thing. It's not a dog tag, don't think. Anyway, handmade. You can see how the lettering's not even, but I'm very happy with that. Moving on. And that is an unfired 2-2 shell. No bullet. Yeah. Plenty of these around, it seems. Moving on. Well, that, guys, looks to me like a dog. End of a dog breed. I don't know. I don't know what's tied on the end of there, but see if I can bring that back to life. Moving on. Oh, sorry, mosquitoes everywhere. And that's my next find. There's lots of trash in these woods. An old pipe. Piece of pipe. Moving on. Well, that's not such a surprise to find in the woods. It's splitter. It obviously got lost by one of the woodsmen here. It's been down a while. Interesting find though. It's down quite deep. Yeah. Cool. Moving on. Well, here's an interesting find. I found a couple of these now. It comes up on my detector that they're iron. So I guess the tip, I mean, by the looks of it, the tip is iron, but that's bottom part is lead. So, you know, it gives me a jumpy signal, warns me that there's iron there, which I think is correct. But is that some kind of bullet with an iron tip? I have no idea. If you guys know, post below. Moving on. Well, that, guys, is actually a very old cutting blade, I think, by the looks of it. Well, that's been in the ground for quite a long time. I mean, sometimes it can be an oxen shoe or a horseshoe, but I think, by the looks of it, that that's a blade. An old blade of some kind for woodwork. Yeah. Moving on. And that's my first bottle cap for today. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised by that because this is a woodland park. I'm surprised I haven't found more coins. I'm surprised I haven't found more of this bottle caps. Yeah, anyway, moving on. Well, that's my second wedge for today. Yeah, amazing how many of these things seems to be lost. Okay, cool, moving on. These mosquitoes are driving me crazy today, but yeah, it's some kind of hammerhead, I think, that somebody has lost, because there is a hole in it for where the handle would have been. Yeah, cool, moving on. And that's something I find a lot of in the woods here, is these candles, tea lights. Yeah, very romantic, but don't use them in the summer. Yeah, anyway, always more rubbish to pick up. Moving on. Well, finally, only plenty of targets, but not so many coins. But that is a coin. Question is it another French one? No, it's not. It's a Swiss one. Swiss 5 wrapping. Yep, cool. Moving on. Okay guys, well that's another coin for this challenge. I think it's a coin. I think it's a 10. It is 10 centimes. 10. Yeah, okay. Swiss coin, 10 cents. Moving on. So guys, I don't know if you can see that, but I have something in this dirt here. Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh wow. Hello. It's a comb, but not like any I've ever seen before. Have to clean that up properly later on. But look at that. It has some writing on it. Swedish crown, handmade in Sweden. Wow. There's a number on that, 2261. So they were numbered when they made. I guess that's another 2261. Yeah, I'm a little bit speechless with that. Cool. Moving on. Well, I have no idea what that is. Can't see any writing on it. Yeah, it's falling apart. Okay. Moving on. Well, I don't yet know what that is, but I think that's an anchor on there. I think this is the remains of a two-piece button. I'm going to have to be very careful with that. But yeah, it's definitely an anchor on there. So I have to take that home and clean that carefully. But cool. Moving on. Well, that's a funny find, guys. At first I was thinking, oh, you know, it's got a shape there. It's a funny thing with ridges in it. It could be something interesting. No. It's just the top off one of these tubes. For a moment there I thought it was something, but it's something of nothing. Moving on. Well guys, that's my next find. It's a tiny little buckle. Yeah, clean that up better later on. But yeah, that's what it is, little buckle. Moving on. Okay guys, when I can see something, and girls obviously, see something in this hole that looks like a coin. I didn't recognize the numbers. Oh, it's a, yeah, I know what that is. That's a 5, yeah, 5 francs. These are always cool to find. How old is that? 1998. So, not silver. The older ones were silver before 1968. So, it's a little bit older. But still very cool to find. Moving on. Well, that's funny guys. I'm in the middle of a woodland park here. And that's a wheel weight. So that's probably mostly lead. Anyway, moving on. Okay guys, well I'm still in this area. I've just come down by the stream bed here. I found another coin. This one is actually quite an older variety. This is the 1958. This is 1 rappen. They're really beautiful coins. And I think there's another signal here which is similar to this. So I'm going to continue in this area for a bit. Moving on. Now guys, there's another coin. It's the 3rd one. So there's a decent coin spill. Again, same place I'm in, digging in this river. Another 1 rappen, but you know, this is the time when silver was around, so hopefully there'll be a bigger coin here somewhere. Moving on. I've been screwed. Yep. Just what I always wanted. Moving on. Okay. 7 minutes left. Ooh. Actually, I thought that was a coin. But that's not a coin. Man, I'm running out of time. But that is a pendant with a star. And I don't know if you guys, yeah, I think you can see that. Still has a loop on top. But I don't think that's silver or gold. But yeah, it's been a wonderful day. So 7 minutes left. Right, probably 6 now. I'll have a quick look, see if I can find something else. Moving on. And my final signal for today. Just come out through those woods there. Just past this piece of grass because I'm on my way back to the car. Just 2 minutes left. And it's a button. Well, it's a button that's interesting because it has cannons on it. It has the shank. It's delicate. That's going to clean up nice, I think, and we'll have a look at what's on that, because that looks really interesting. Anyway, thanks R Dogg for accepting my challenge. It's been a stress rushing around, but I've really enjoyed it. Found a lot of things, had a good day. Yeah, let's see who wins. And let's see who wins the coin and the ring. You guys have a chance to win some wonderful things. So please drop a comment below. Anybody who watches my video all the way through and comments gets a chance to win the coin. And you have to be a subscriber as well. Yeah. Subscriber, watch a video, watch R Dogg's video, and you're in the chance to win a coin. And check out R Dogg's video to get the chance of winning the ring. Well, that's a long way of saying it. Right, I'm tired. Moving on. Okay everyone, I'm going to do a quick wrap up now of the more junky stuff, and then I'm going to do another finishing wrap up of the good stuff when I get home, because I don't want to carry all of this around with me. In 6 hours I've been busy, and a lot of trash. There was this, which is like a top of a tap. A lot of bullets. Now the area I was in where I kept finding these lead bullets, that's a 2-ringer, and that one I think is a 4-ring, but there are lots of them, as you can see. I don't know, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 of the one type, and then I have some of the smaller ones which I don't know if they're bullets, but I guess they are. Then you have the normal modern bullets, shotgun shell. You've got this dog lead thing, and Breeders Pastilles, English formula. This, which I'm happy I got out of the ground because it's not very good to leave that there, part of a hinge. Screw, unfired bullet, wheel weight. That was a surprise. Load of bottle caps, ring pulls, 2 candles, some kind of blade, I think. This hammer head, so that's part of a tool, and a cigarette lighter, which I don't think is ever going to work again. Yeah, other than all of that, I think that's pretty much it for the more junky targets, although these lead bullets are not junk targets, and I will be reporting the area to the archaeologists. If I find 1 or 2 in an area, they're not so interested, but that's a lot. So that's an area that will have to have some closer attention. Yep. There we go. That's it for the lower end. I've got the coins and jewelry coming up in a moment. Moving on. So this is the wrap up for the good items. Not entirely sure where to start with this. This is a buckle that I found. I've not found one like this before. It is slightly curved, but I don't think it's curved enough to be a shoe buckle. But still, it's a very nice artifact to find. I found this, which I must admit, when I saw that shining in the ground, I just saw the edge of it and I thought, ooh, I found something gold, but I think it's brass comb. It is handmade. It's a Swedish crown, handmade in Sweden, and it has a number on it for the actual print, the number of the comb that it was made. But that's never found something like that before, so this was a very exciting hunt for me, not just because I'm up against R Dogg, but also some of the finds for me were really cool. This was the first pendant that I found. It has GUT on it, but GUT in German means good, so it doesn't mean gut. It isn't a fat person's pendant. It was, you can see, silver on it. It was silver plated at some point, but obviously it's been in the ground for quite a while. It's lost its plating. Plenty of coins. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 coins in total. These are huge coins to find, these 5 franc coins, and they're really nice coins. 2 francs 2017. These are always interesting to find. I don't know what to call them. That one's 1958. but let's, for argument's sake, call this a wheat penny, because it shows a wheat or barley stalk on it. These are one rappen. They're not legal tender here anymore, but they're always cool to find. And that was like a wheat penny coin spill with some 5 rappen coins also mixed in. And actually this one is the oldest coin that I found. That's 1932. These are quite rare. This is also 5 rappen, so it's technically legal tender. You can spend it, but yeah, I won't be spending that one. Not 100 years old, but it's close. Get in there. We're all getting there. This one is interesting. That's 5 centimes. That's actually a French coin. Liberty, that's Republic Française on that side, but on the other side it has Liberty, Equality, Fraternity. And I think that's 1980, back when they knew how to make coins. Yeah, this modern stuff doesn't last so well, so that's an import coin. It's not from here. Buttons, yeah, that's a 3-hole button, nothing too fancy, but that, I was really happy to find that. I don't know if you can see it properly in the camera, but that is crossed cannons with a cannonball above it. So this is something like a grenadier badge, button, sorry. I did find a grenadier cap badge with the crossed cannons on it in the same area a long time ago. It's one of my double silver days earlier on. There were 3 double silver days in a row, and actually found quite a large cap badge like this, which was gold plated. Yeah, beautiful button. Only one button counts, so I don't know which one, but that was also a button that I found. That's a sailor's button. I mean, I don't know, this is in the middle of the woods, so I don't know how these things get there. But yeah, that would have been a 2-piece button. Beautiful. There's this, which is handmade, Shannon and Frank. I don't know, it's a piece of leather. I have no idea how old that is. I don't know whether that would have gone around a wrist or around someone's neck. I have no idea. Strange. Never found something like that before. And this, which is, I'm not sure exactly what this is. I don't know if it's Jewish. Maybe somebody out there can tell me. I don't know if that's the Star of David. Might not be, but it looks kind of religious. No idea. It was gold plated. You can see in the light sometimes it's catching a little bit of the gold plating, so this would have been something quite special when it was made. Can't find any markings, but it still has the loop attached to it, so I guess the chain must have broken. But yeah, beautiful item. So bling jewelry ticked. Coins, plenty of them, but I'm guessing R Dogg has found more. And 2 feathers that I found along the way. They don't count. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. It's been an amazing challenge. On to the silver coin giveaway. This is the Soeston Pass. This is one of the Swiss passes. You can see there's a motorbike there. I did actually do the motorbike tours through these passes, so it's got a little bit of history attached to it for me. 2020. This is an uncirculated 835 silver coin. I mean, it's a honker. Look at the size of it. It's an amazing thing. So I'm giving this coin away to someone out there. all you have to do is drop a comment, and then I'll collect all the unique comments, and yeah, we'll see who gets it. I am sending abroad, so international people can enter. Obviously I have to abide by some rules. There are some countries that aren't accepting deliveries at the moment, but you will get this coin as soon as it's possible. And a heads up for a future giveaway, this is the next silver coin that I'll be giving away. It's a Roger Federer coin, also 20 francs. These are really beautiful sought after coins, so yeah, that's a heads up for a future one, but that's not this one. Yeah, so drop a comment, hope you've enjoyed, let us know what you think of the challenge, and hopefully many more to come. And if there are any other metal detectorists out there that would like to take part in the challenge, drop me a message. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Check out R Dogg's channel, go and watch his video, see what you think. Moving on.